This training is for staff and should not be distributed to 4-H families or volunteers. Welcome. Thank you for attending the 4-H Online 2.0 County Manager Resources, System Navigation, and Enrollment Approval Staff Training. Previous trainings included an overview of the structure of 4-H Online 2.0, the migration timeline, and enrollment specifics for families and volunteers. Today we will start to go over the county staff side of the system. In 4-H Online 2.0, county staff have county manager logins. This presentation is recorded, so all attendees will be muted. If you have questions during the presentation, please save them for after the presentation or put them into the chat. I will try to answer questions in the chat during the presentation. After today's training, you will be able to locate the available county manager resources for 4-H Online 2.0, know the process of logging into 4-H Online 2.0 using the navigation pane to move throughout the system, the hierarchy feature, and conducting system searches, and understand the process of approving volunteer screenings and member enrollments in the system. Remember, in 2.0, the term member is used to refer to a youth or an adult volunteer. Before we get into the specifics of today's training, I want to review the permissions associated with each role in 4-H Online 2.0. First, we have the System Manager. This is the login that has access to the system in its entirety. This is the role responsible for setting up the system and the primary support contact for the institution. This would be my 4-H Data System Analyst position. Next, we have the Institution Manager. These are manager logins at the state office level, the role 4-H state office staff will have in the system. This role has access to all of the records in the system and is responsible for certain setup responsibilities like state level groups. The first level you will encounter in the county offices will be the Regional Manager. These are county manager logins with permissions in more than one county. Previously, staff needed to use different email addresses to log into different counties. This will no longer be needed in 4-H Online 2.0 as staff will navigate through a hierarchy structure to access the desired county. Most of you will have the role of County Manager. This is the role 4-H county-based staff will have in the system with permissions to approve, send back, and block enrollments, associate projects with clubs, create and manage county-level groups, create and send broadcast messages, view and manage members, view managers, create and run reports, and screening approval. This is also the level of the system where you will find the primary manager, the staff account with full permissions for that level of the hierarchy. Finally, we have the family. These are the end users of 4-H Online 2.0 enrollment system with permissions to create and manage members, complete screenings, and view emails. Now that we have reviewed the different roles in the system, let's look at resources available for the county manager role. The main location for 4-H Online 2.0 staff resources will continue to be the staff resources page. This will be the area you should look first for answers to your questions. You will also notice that the name of this page has changed from the one-word 4-H Online to the two-word phrasing of 4-H Online. You will need to be logged into your A&R portal to access staff resources, and it is suggested that you bookmark this page for easy reference. To bookmark a page in your web browser, click the star icon at the top right of the browser page. Let's take a closer look at the 4-H Online Staff Resources page starting at the bottom of the page. This is the area you will find Select 4-H Online 1.0 resources. While these help sheets do not necessarily align with 4-H Online 2.0 screenshots, they do continue to provide relevant guidance related to enrollment, policy, and the delivery of the 4-H program. As 2.0 specific help sheets are built, these will be replaced. On the topmost section of this page, you will find the link to log in to 4-H Online. This will be updated to the new 2.0 link when the system is open for staff use. The next item on this page is the 4-H Online help request. Please use this survey rather than directly emailing the state office. Using this survey allows us to track system problems, identify needs for help resources, and make sure requests are promptly addressed. This survey is to be completed only by staff. Do not share the link with families or volunteers. For your convenience, the link to the 4-H Online help request has not changed since 4-H Online 1.0. The next section on this page has information about enrollment fees. In the middle section of this page, you will find current 4-H Online resources. Resources include those for staff and families. As indicated on the Staff 4-H Online 2.0 Family Resources Training on June 25th, these family resources will be made available on public-facing pages once the enrollment system has been opened to families and volunteers. If you would like more information about family resources, please watch the related recorded webinar. Resources listed here will continue to build as developed. Now that we have reviewed the 4-H Online staff resource page, let's take a look at the staff-related resources, including the County Manager Guide. The County Manager Guide is the primary roadmap to help staff navigate the basic processes in 4-H Online 2.0. It provides step-by-step instructions for navigation within the system and the staff-related side of the enrollment process. It was created to be used while in the 2.0 system. Screenshot size was balanced with the need to provide text directions. The County Staff Guide is a large PDF document with bookmarks to assist with easy navigation within the document. Future topical help sheets will be an additional resource to this main guide. Let's take a look on how to navigate the PDF. You can utilize the hyperlinks that appear in the table of contents to jump to the section of the guide in which you need to reference. Alternatively, you can click the lines at the top left to bring up thumbnails of each page. Simply click on the page that you would like to view. The other staff resource I would like to highlight are the County Manager training videos. These staff videos were created to provide visual help for county managers navigating the 2.0 system. These are short, topical videos that have been uploaded to YouTube and have closed captions available for viewers. After this training, these videos will also be posted to the 4-H Online staff resource page. Now that we have reviewed the location of the available resources, Let's look at the County Manager login and how to navigate within 4-H Online 2.0. If county staff had an account in 1.0, they already have an account in 2.0. The state office will need notification of new staff through the Employee Notification Survey prior to new staff gaining access to the enrollment system. Resources to help staff through this login and navigation of the system include the County Manager Guide and the staff video. Let's take a look at the staff video. For best system functionality, Registration Max, the vendor of 4-H Online 2.0, recommends the use of Chrome and Firefox browsers. Enter your email address and password and click Sign In. The password requirements in 2.0 are different than 1.0. If your 1.0 password does not let you log in, please use the Reset Password link. Also note, passwords expire in 6 months. If you're not able to log in, click the Reset Password link. Once logged in, you'll see the navigation pane located on the left side of the page. The home screen feature allows county managers to quickly see a snapshot of the program and a number of items that need attention. The Managers area will provide a list of all managers' accounts that have been set up to access the county. Manager accounts are created and permissions associated with the account by the system manager. The Member area allows county managers to search for members, view the member status, check on requirements that are not yet met, view the enrollment information, and access family and member profiles. The Member area looks at members across all program years. Remember, in 2.0, the term member can refer to a youth or an adult. The Participation section allows managers to search for members based on the way they're participating. This includes units, roles, status, enrollment dates, and projects. The Broadcast tab in the navigation pane allows the county managers to view the title and status of broadcast emails that have been sent from the account. Click on any message to be able to view the text of the message and the recipient list. The Enrollments tab contains sub-tabs for viewing enrollments that are approved, awaiting review, as well as unit requests. The members' records listed in this area pertain to the current program year. The Group Enrollments tab allows county managers to view and add group enrollments. This section is still currently under development. The Activities section allows county managers to create a list of county activities that may be added to a member's record. Activities can be used to add information to a member's record of how they participated. Use of this feature is optional. The Awards section allows county managers to create a list of county awards that may be added to members' records. Use of this feature is also optional. The Groups area allows managers to create groups for members to be associated. The Projects area allows county managers to create project aliases for existing institution-created projects. The Units area allows county managers to view a unit and associate projects with units. Contact the 4-H State Office to request the addition of a unit in 4-H Online 2.0. The Screenings feature allows county managers that have appropriate permissions to review and approve volunteer screenings. – 4-H Online 2.0 does not meet our training needs, and we won't be using this area of the system. The Custom Reports area allows the county managers to create reports. Managers may determine the columns that appear, filter, and sort the data. Custom reports can be downloaded in PDF or Excel formats and can be used to send broadcast emails to members included in the report results. The Standard Report section is currently under construction, so check back for updates. Now that we have looked at logging into the system and navigating within the system, let's look at using the hierarchy to switch to a different county. Staff that need access to more than one county can now log in with a single account and navigate throughout the system in the hierarchy structure. Resources to help staff with this feature include the County Staff Guide and the staff video. Let's take a look at the staff video. If you have been assigned permissions for more than one county or are a district, region, or institution manager, you may navigate to a different account for which you have permissions by clicking the drop-down next to your name at the top right of the screen. Click Change Hierarchy or click the Hierarchy button. Navigate to the area of the hierarchy or county that you would like to switch to and click Save. You will only see hierarchy areas for which you have permission. Now that we know how to log into the system, navigate throughout the system, let's look at how to do system searches. 4-H Online 2.0 provides several ways to search within the system. Resources to help staff through this process include the County Manager Guide and the staff video. Let's take a look at the staff video. Now that you've logged into the system and are familiar with the navigation pane, let's look at how to do searches within the system. Before we get to searching within the system, let's review the enrollment pathway. Remember, in 2.0, families create a profile and then they create a member profile before creating enrollment. Once they create a member profile, we can search for them on the members screen. This area looks at members across all program years. You may enter a keyword, 4-H age, birthday, email, name, phone number, and filters for units, roles, statuses, and start and end dates. The results will be displayed in the search area below. Hover over the icon Requirements column to see which requirements are not yet met. Click on a member's record to access the member's dashboard, family profile, enrollment, events, and other items in the family account. Click the orange arrow at the top right to return to the manager account. Click Broadcast to send a message to the members listed in the search results. Click Download Excel to download the search results into a raw Excel file. Click Health Forms to download PDF or Excel files. Health Forms are password protected files. Be sure to copy your unique password from the pop-up message. This will be needed to open the health form downloaded files. You can also locate your unique password on the home screen. Back on the member search screen, you can click Customize to edit which columns of information are shown on your screen and toggle between normal and compact layouts. Looking back at our enrollment pathway, a profile is created and now an enrollment is started. Once an enrollment is made, we could find this member on the Enrollments tab. The Enrollments tab contains subtabs for viewing enrollments that are approved, awaiting review, as well as unit requests. The member records listed in this area pertain to the current program year. Click on the Awaiting Review subtab. The screen will list all enrollments that have been submitted. Hover over the symbol in the Requirements column to see what is needed for the enrollment to become active. Records that have an alarm clock are ready to be reviewed. On the Approved subtab, you may search for approved members. Enter keywords and use the unit and role filters if needed, and then click Search. The records returned will appear in a grid below in the search area. Click on a specific record to view the enrollments. Another way we can search within the system is with the Participation tab. This section allows managers to search for members based on the way that they're participating. Managers may search based on keywords, on units, roles, statuses, enrollment dates, or projects. Once desired selections have been made, click Search. The results will be listed below in the search boxes. Click Broadcast to send messages to members listed in the search results. Click Download Excel to download search results to a raw Excel file. Click Health Forms to download a PDF or Excel files. You can also click Customize button to edit which columns of information are shown on your screen and toggle between normal and compact layouts. Now that we have reviewed logging in, navigating, and searching within 4-H Online 2.0, let's look at how county managers will view and approve volunteer screenings and member enrollments. Remember, in 2.0, the term member is used to refer to a youth or an adult. County managers with appropriate permissions may view and approve volunteer screenings. Permissions are set at the institution manager level. Remember, in 2.0, volunteer screening has replaced the confidential self-disclosure form. Volunteer screening must be approved before an associated enrollment may be approved. Resources to help staff through this screening approval process include the County Manager Guide and the staff video. Let's take a look at the staff video. Before an adult volunteer member's enrollment can be approved, their screening must first be reviewed and approved. The Screenings feature allows county managers that have appropriate permissions to review and approve volunteer screenings. To review submitted volunteer screenings, click on Screenings in the navigation pane. This page allows you to search by keyword, program year, screening status, screening level, submitted date, and end dates. Click Broadcast to send a message to the members listed in the search results. Remember, a member in 2.0 can refer to both youth and adult. Click Download Excel option to download search results into a raw Excel file. Click Customize to edit which columns of information are shown on your screen and toggle between normal and compact layout. In 4-H Online 2.0, we are only using one level of volunteer screening. Review of screenings is very important, as once a screening is approved, responses cannot be changed. Make sure all responses are accurate before approving. Click on a volunteer's name to review their screening. Review all responses in the volunteer screening. When a member marks yes on the volunteer screening, it will appear as true when the county manager reviews. When they mark no, it will appear as false. A private comment can be entered on this screen. It is not required. If there are no true responses to red flag questions, you can approve the volunteer screening by going to the bottom, clicking on the menu under Status, and choose Approved. Click Save. Let's go over returning a screening for corrections. Click on the volunteer's name to review the screening. Scroll to the bottom of the screening and click Send Back. Confirm that you want to send back the screening. The status will change from submitted to incomplete. The member will be notified with the system email that corrections need to be made to their volunteer screening. The member will log into 4-H Online and click Continue Screening from the member list. Again, it is important to remember that once a screening is approved, responses cannot be changed. Make sure all responses are accurate before approving. Once a volunteer screening has been approved, the enrollment for the adult volunteer member can then be approved. Now that we have looked at how county managers may view and approve volunteer screenings, let's now look at how county managers with appropriate permissions may view and approve member enrollment. Permissions are set at the institution manager level. Remember, the term member can refer to both a youth or an adult volunteer in 4-H Online 2.0. Resources to help staff through this process include the County Manager Guide and the staff video. Let's take a look at the staff video. To review and approve enrollments, go to the Enrollments tab. The member records listed in this area pertain to the current program year. To view enrollments awaiting review, click on the Awaiting Review subtab. The screen will list all enrollments that have been submitted. Hover over the symbol in the Requirements column to see what's needed for the enrollment to become active. Records that have an alarm clock symbol are ready to be reviewed. It is important to note that once an enrollment has been approved in the system, it is very difficult to make changes to the consents and volunteer screenings. For that reason, it is imperative that county staff make sure all parts of the enrollment are complete and correct before approving. If consents and volunteer screening responses need to be corrected after approval, the only way to do so is to delete the current enrollment and have the family re-enroll. To review and approve an enrollment, click on the member's name to review their enrollment information. If necessary, you may click the Edit button to alter projects and unit enrollment. If applicable, click the Edit button for other questions to modify responses or to enter responses for manager-only questions. If the enrollment will be returned to a member for corrections, please enter a comment for the user and click Send Back. The comment will be included in the email they receive to notify them that their enrollment has been returned. In the rare case that a member enrollment is to be blocked and prevented from enrolling for the rest of the program year, click Block. This member will not be allowed to enroll in the remaining program year. To approve a member, click Approve. Then click Confirm. Now let's look at approving an adult volunteer enrollment. Click on the Awaiting Review subtab. Remember, an adult volunteer screening must first be approved before the adult volunteer enrollment can be approved. Click on the member's name to review their enrollment information. If necessary, click on the Edit buttons to change enrollment information. If applicable, click the Edit button for other questions to modify responses or to enter responses for manager-only questions. Profile notes in 2.0 are tied to a particular enrollment year. Notes can be added to enrollments with approved or awaiting review status and should be created when a member or volunteer has limitations or conditions to their enrollment, suspensions, or dismissals from the program. Notes are visible for county and institution managers and not visible to members. Once finished, click Save. To approve the member, click Approve, then click Confirm. Thank you for attending the 4-H Online 2.0 County Manager Resources System Navigation and Enrollment Approval Staff Training. Please take a moment to complete the post-training evaluation. Feedback will be used to make improvements and decide topics for future 4-H Online 2.0 trainings. I'd also like to invite you to join me for the next 4-H Online 2.0 staff training this Friday, July 23rd at 10 a.m. This training will cover the county manager processes of creating family profiles, adding new members, and entering youth and adult volunteer enrollments to the system. As always, this training will be recorded for those staff that cannot attend the scheduled time. Thank you.